Okay, so good morning guys. So as I promised from previous video, this project will continue a bit. So today I'm fully testing this bike on the dyno, and we will do an ECU flash. So I will tell you a bit about more specifics. What is the difference between the custom dyno tuning, fully dialed in by exhaust, by airbox mod, by sport filter, by any modification, and what it differs from the only ECU flash. Okay, so basically what is difference between custom tuning and ECU flash is that I will start from ECU flash specific. So ECU flash, it's no dyno testing, no individual adjustments. So you only take ECU, bring to someone, send to someone. They will make a, how to say, base flash with some corrections, some functions turned on or turned off. It's like O2 sensor, diesel cut function, O2, X up valve, pair valve, or something similar. So the main difference is that when you're doing ECU flash, you never expect the best possible results, because there is no actual testing. So ECU flash, you program ECU, you put, and you don't know like actual results you have. So usually when I'm doing an ECU flash, I'm often use flashes from previously dyno tuned bikes, like with similar modifications, similar exhausts. It is like sometimes it's work, sometimes it doesn't work. So perfectly tuned bike on the dyno, if you have that flash, it will fit like 50-50. Sometimes it fits like perfect, like it's bike same year, like same exhaust, no catalysator, working really not bad, give not bad results also, but perfect result in this case when doing only ECU flash, it's totally not possible, because you don't know what is your air-fuel ratio. It's the main thing for the bike. When you're tuning it, you must measure air-fuel ratio, how your bike breathes. It is not enough fuel or too much fuel. So this is only possible to see on the dyno. So if ECU flash done incorrectly or with a bad file, so there could be problems in the future during your rides, or bikes usually not even start if the flash is bad. So you can do mechanical damages to the engine. When you're choosing a company who will do ECU flash for you, make a research, look how they work, by what principles, and not choose this kind of service by the price. If you think it's cheap, it's usually very bad quality. Not think that every tuner is the same. One tuner do for 100, other tuner do for 350 euro, dollars, no matter. Not think that it's the same quality. It's totally different. So in general, with ECU flash, if the tuner is good, is really experienced, you will get really not bad results. You get gains, you get performance improvements, and you will save like few hundred euros, dollars, no matter. But if you choose like by the price, very cheap, you don't know, you can lose the power. Okay, when you're doing the ECU flash, you don't know what power was before flash and what is after before flash. So usually like turns on placebo effect, and you think, oh yeah, bike is riding really good. But when if you have an opportunity like test on the dyno before and after, just test, you can see the actual results. I tested quite a few bikes that was done even on the dyno or ECU flash or like power commander. Always I don't know, not always, but 95% of those tunings was worse power than stock. So you have an opportunity to choose between ECU flash or dyno tuning. Always choose dyno tuning. Always choose in first place, because of course each tuner is different, of course. Also, one tuner can tune for you only full power and nothing more. Other tuner can tune for you every throttle position, and you can get like most perfect results possible by your configuration. Like you put a straight exhaust, sport filter, no matter, velocity stacks. So always choose wisely. Questions? Look by the data what tuner you want to use the service, how it works, what information he shows for you. If he only shows like one graph, full power, no fuel ratio before after, no different throttle positions, power, like gains, improvements, AFR. AFR is most important thing. You can falsificate that. You can falsificate dynograms. You can you can make like different power without any tuning. So like only one full power graph, it's tuning about nothing, about air. So it's like must be more complex to show much more information visible that customer understand for what he actually paid his money. If you have only one dynogram, imagine, I will give you an example. You start a bike. How do you ride? You start a bike, you put in gear, and you instantly open full gas and ride? Of course no. So only tuning the full throttle, full power exhaust is like 1% of 100. So because you ride like in different throttle positions, and to tune those all throttle positions must be done correctly, also like a full power. So if you see one graph, it's about nothing. So for ECU flash, as I said, you get same functions like diesel cut. Diesel cut is like to smooth transition of the throttle. When you open and close the gas, it smooths that transition. Bike is not so jerky on the low throttle openings. You can turn O2 sensor off, pair valve off, whatever. Each bike can be different, and it has like different functions to open or close. You can lower the phantoms and etc. You get all that with ECU flash also, and with dyno tuning you get same functions also. But now let's talk about the dyno tuning, okay? So dyno tuning, you actually measure not only the power, but the AFR. So as I said previously, you must measure and correct many all throttle positions to correct fuel correctly, like by your slip one. Improving the AFR to best possible to get the best power possible, of course in the safe manner, without over stressing, damaging the engine. So of course each tuner does differently. He has his own work specifics. But they said it should be done not only full power. So low throttle positions, mid-range, it's like also very important, because you spend 95% in that area during daily riding, during I don't know, track riding, whatever. That full power you use and test totally not every day and not every ride. So now I will make tests on the dyno, see how much power it has. So as I said, this job is just an example, because with ECU flash you not get dyno testing. This bike was a more complex job to fix the starting problems, like I told you in the previous video. So we negotiate with the owner and agree to, for extra cost of course, make an ECU flash. And I gave him a gift and test the bike on the dyno, because now it's winter snow, so on the streets it's not possible. But dyno testing cost extra, dyno tuning cost extra. So, but in this case it's more complex job, and it will be in the same package, how to say. So I will not be measuring air fuel ratio, not mix it. So it's not dyno tuning, it's only ECU flash. So I will test the bike in the stock format with all these modifications, see what power it has. And after that I will make a flash with some functions, turned on, turned off, lower the phantoms, turn the diesel cut on function to smooth throttle. This bike probably will go to abroad, so O2 sensor will leave intact. We don't know if they measure AFR there or no. AFR, I mean CO, because in our country, so they started measure this for newer bikes from 2019, 2020 up. So now we're looking for other ways and methods to correct that bike will ride good with O2 sensor also on, but usually when you tune the bike you must do O2 sensor off. You can see it here, because he makes the bike leaner, because this is an Euro 5. On low and mid-range it's can be too lean, of course, to pass the emissions, but for riding and performance it's not a good thing. So as I said, no AFR readings today, it's only an example. What you can get from only ECU flash, so not consider these numbers you will get always on same bike, on different bike. Not consider that you always get gains. So with ECU flash, without real testing, we don't know what fueling is, and we make corrections, we can lose the power. It's a natural thing. But this is an ECU flash. If you want to pay cheaper, you must consider that you can lose power also. In one area you can gain, in other area you can lose the power, or you can lose everywhere, or you can gain everywhere. So as I said, it's like a lottery. But if you want only extra functions and a bit ECU flash, how to say, to make bike more aggressive, more smooth, so ECU flash is enough. But I always offer to any customers, or not even customers who interested in this area, better pay a few hundred more, and you will know 100% that you have perfectly dialed in bike, and will be no problems in the future. Well, we make base tests and make a flash and show you the results. So as I said, I've done these bikes before. Of course, there was a different exhaust. Here I see there is catalysator still, so it's only slip-on. So, but I not remember I did with catalyzators or no, but I will make a base flash with the bike with the full exhaust, and we will see if we get gains and what the power results we have. Okay, so again we have a problem with this bike. It's not starting anymore. So bike is not starting again. I suspect the error is like previously. when the owner originally brought the bike to other shop. So I will show the symptoms. Oh, sorry, ECU not connected. So this is the donor ECU. With him I started the bike last week, and today morning also. I made the runs. I will show you the results. So what is happening now? You give ignition, pump run, all okay, but bike not see the neutral. So I noticed this during riding on the dyno, that it started not showing. It see gear 1, it see other gears, but it not see neutral. And when you push the starter, you hear the pump run. So the owner said me this problem was originally when he pushed the starter, he hears some kind of hiss sound or whistle sound of the air, but there's nothing related with air. So I think he mixed that sound with the pump sound. So occurred same problem which he had before with new programmed ECU. So in generally this bike should start with clutch in or in first gear with clutch in, but it does not. And it does not. Here is the gear position sensor, new style, a Hall effect. So I removed the plug and I noticed that so I will disconnect it. Maybe. So I noticed that, you see, each wire is pinned with the needles, which you should not do on any wiring, because it must be sealed. Here is like possible wire water damage and whatever, but the sensor, you see, where is that sensor? Yeah, you see 3 plug down there. So later I tried to connect starter directly, but it did not do that. So when you disconnect the sensor, you see on the dash it's blinking gear, it's not seeing it. So when you put it back, it not blinks. It like work like should, but not see the neutral only. So I tried to connect starter directly, and what I noticed, that other shop was here also too. They also tried that, also pinched with the needle. You should not do that. So relay okay, starter turns okay, but bike not start. So that means that ECU not giving a control. So I don't know exactly where could be the problem. Maybe this relay box, or maybe ECU again is dead from nowhere. It would be like, I don't know, very strange if original ECU was dead because of that problem. And now again this donor ECU. So very strange. Don't know at this moment what to look. Again, need to maybe inspect some wiring diagrams, but okay. Nevertheless, this is the different story. Today morning I made the runs, I tested stock, I made ECU flash, and I gathered the information and will show you results. So after testing the results, bike is dead again. So I was lucky to test it, but when bike is not working, it's useless. So, but I will show you the results. So we will start from the lowest power. This I'm showing you stock power and after ECU flash. No AFR correcting, nothing, only previously from the other Z900 I did. So I used that flash. It's not perfect for every bike. I mean, if you did one Z900 perfectly, it not mean that this file will fit for other Z900 perfectly too. So, but nevertheless, you can see this is the stock. This is after flash. So in low area we gained 3 horsepower, 3 horsepower to the whole range. This is an example like I'm showing every time. It's like I split the throttle in few positions, like quarter, mid-range, 3/4 and full power, to show you like that all areas is like touched, corrected and did. So I will show you now different power. So this is the mid-range. Here we got another 3 horsepower. Here is less, 2 horsepower, 3 horsepower. Limiter's a bit extended. This bike can pull it no problem, because we not see any drop here. So if we extend it more, it will, I think, it will drag more, but we do, how to say, on more secure side. So this is the not full power, I mean half power of the bike. So this is the 3/4 of the throttle. Here we got minimum 1 horsepower. Here no power. On peak we got 2 horsepower and extended limiter. So I want to mention this bike is not USA, it's Euro bike. It's not power restricted on the full power, I mean. So in this range we should not expect like huge gains. Okay, so this is the full power after ECU flash. So was 129, now we have 132 horsepower, limiter extended. You see how original curve from 10,000 where it goes down, it like lose the power. After ECU flash it continues to pull and gets extra 3 horsepower. Here we get 2 horsepower, 2 horsepower, 1 horsepower. So this is only ECU flash, as I said. This bike's capable in general to get from 5 to 10 horsepower when you do individual tuning with measuring AFR and other parameters, but this is only base ECU flash, what you can get by mail or to bring ECU to someone if they do it correctly. So in general flash is okay. We not lost power, we gained power. Of course it's not big like 2-3 horsepower, but it's still a gain. So now need to, I think this video maybe will be from 3 parts. So second part I will post with these results, and third part need to look for solution how to start it again if it's ECU dead again. So we will see how to proceed. So for this moment I will not have any information to show you more, and let's wait for the third part. See you.